This popcorn-style review contains scenes from another video. Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak Academy Future Arc. This takes place after the events of Danganronpa 2, so this is the latest part of the timeline. Well, yeah, actually, it is the latest part of the timeline. It's even further than 2.5 in the timeline. And this apparently, the Future Foundation found out that Naegi was trying to reverse brainwash the Despair Boys, and they're like, you're a fucking traitor. And so they call him in, and then a killing game starts, which has like a cool concept to it, kind of, where like who the killer is changes it was sort of implied to change. It kind of does. It was supposed to be like the killer gets active while everyone's knocked out, and they're all wearing these wristbands that inject horrible poison into you. And a lot of these characters hadn't been established. Some of them were like some of the old favorites from Danganronpa 1. Some of them were established in the Despair arc, the last anime. But I should mention the intended way to watch the Future and Despair arc is you're supposed to alternate episodes with going like Despair, Future, Despair, Future. I just watched Despair first after watching 2.5 and it worked perfectly well. If you were to watch Despair and then watch 2.5, it might work better. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about the order you're supposed to be watching these in. But yeah, it's just like cool. You get to see the characters like kind of come together. Like some of the arcs were set up in the Despair arc, and it kind of feels like some of them are completed in this, with like the confectioner and the pharmacist, the guy that the boxer and the housekeeper were like totally into, is a fucking lunatic crazy person who, okay, my one pet peeve with this fucking anime right here is that this guy is a goddamn lunatic, and the second the killing game starts, his immediate reaction is, I gotta kill everyone. That makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense. And Makoto comes the closest to calling him out on how little fucking sense this makes, but no one's like, dude, you're doing exactly what the Despair wants by literally murdering everyone. And what's more is that they're told that this is being, like, broadcast to the world. So for some reason, this fucking dumbass actually thinks that people are, like, just watching because assuming his plan works and he kills everyone and he's the only one alive, then the world will have seen the new leader of the Future Foundation murder every other, like, ruling member of the Future Foundation live. I don't know what his plan was. Like, the Future Foundation is fucking dead in the water, which is something they address later at that point. But whatever, man. He loses, so it's fine. Anyway, it's nice. They go around, they investigate. It's Danganronpa-y enough. You get to see the characters go. Surprise appearance from Monica Toa, which they kind of set her up to be a villain. But honestly, I was a little disappointed with what happened to Monica because she just kind of fucks off into space and gives up, and it feels like all the setup from like Ultra Despair Girls, and even like I think it was spread over like 3 or 4 episodes of this season, was just like fucking gone. You know, they set her up and she's just, oh, I'm in space. I do appreciate the like change in artistic direction when they cut to the Ultra Despair Girls, Toko and Kamaru, where they show the lower angle shots that was prevalent in that game, where you can just see their underwear constantly, and they have the hacking gun that Kamaru uses as she just blows through all of the Monokumas with the appropriately colored beams of energy. It's a cool touch. I appreciate that the art style change. Actually, speaking of the art style change, the blood is fucking red. In this one, in this specific anime, in the Despair arc, the blood is red. And the weird part about that is that blood is pink in Danganronpa until it dries red. And even in the Despair arc, the blood was still pink. But in the Future arc, I said Despair arc. In the Future arc, though, the blood is red the entire time. And I don't know why. I don't know what the decision for that was. But it's really cool that they have the same like music cues they would have applied in the games that they do for the animes. So overall, I enjoyed it, and it was nice. I appreciate how Makoto beats Crazy Sword Man, because he just fucking outsmarts him, which just goes to show what I've been saying the whole time, which is that Makoto is secretly one of the smartest characters in the entire fucking series, and everyone's just sleeping on him because of his blind optimism, which even he's aware he's blindly optimistic, and I like that. He's great. Makoto's cool. But yeah, just a fun time. Just a fun time. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope. Bye-bye.